Hi everyone, it's me. Um, I got the same hat on, but not the same clothes on. But I am in layers. It's cold again today and icy, and oh look, who's supervising. Um, I'm not doing too good today. I had two falls. One fall early this morning in the kitchen when I was getting the fur baby's food together, and I was trying not to trip over that one. She gets so excited, to get her food. And I was trying not to step on her or trip on her, and I ended up tripping or slipping and had a little fall in the kitchen. And then later on, I had gone outside, and everything was still iced over, my car windows and my stairs and the grass, everything. And I have a little patch of concrete in my yard. I, I think I have told you that my travel trailer is on concrete. It's not on the sand or on the grass. It's on concrete. And anyway, there's a little patch of concrete in my yard from the landlord had it poured there before I got here. So it's there. Well, I had 1 foot on the grass, 1 foot on that concrete trying to get to the chickens, and down I went. I slipped on the concrete. And I really have hurt my lower back. And so it's been a rough morning. There's no way to just stay in. I have to go out with the dogs. And like I explained, I have to carry Monster because those stairs are ice. And I have to check on the chickens' water. They have those two water things. There's no electricity that runs out that far for me to put a heat lamp or anything. So it's just me that I keep going. And I gave them some lukewarm water. I guess they'll drink it if they're thirsty, but hopefully it won't freeze. We're supposed to get freezing rain tonight, and so church has been called off, and I would not have probably gone anyway. I would have called my pastor for a ride. He only lives 3 minutes from me down the road, and he would have come, or his son would have come to get me, because I can't drive my car with the windows icy. But after those two falls, I I cannot get, dressed up for church, washed up, dressed up, and I would have stayed home anyway. And also, when I did that live, hey, that live was fun. And thank you all for coming into the live last night. Um, I started to get a real, well, not a real scratchy throat, but like irritation in here, down in here. And after my live, I had a real bad coughing fit and got to wheezing, so I had to take the inhaler. It it doesn't feel like allergies. It felt like the start of bronchitis, but I'm trusting that it's not. I've had to take the inhaler today. When I have gone out, the few times that I have just in the yard or to the chickens, the wind has taken my breath away, so I wrap up with my scarf. I wanted to show you this. I took this out the other day when I was going through things, and I found, now this was supposed to be a prayer shawl that I had made. It's all made with big twist. And I made this a few years ago, but I might have got carried away, with the length. I don't know. I'll try to show you. It the pattern goes up and down, when you're working it, but the finished item goes this way because it wraps around you. I can't lift my left arm up to show you, but here it's like a, I don't know what you'd call that color. It's not a jade, it's not a seafoam. It might be close to a seafoam, and then a off-white or kind of cream, and then it goes back to this, and it has the cream trim, and it is kind of long. That to there's one section of that greenish blue, and then there's this cream, and then back to this. And it is kind of wide. I can fold it in half to show you. See, from here to there. And that's folded in half. So it is a prayer shawl, or a wrap, whatever you call it. And I'll be taking a picture of it and sending it to my friend who's going to help me update my website. And it's Big Twist that I used. So I took that out to show you. Yep. And really that's about it. My clothes get all twisted up. Let's see if what else can I tell you. I hope that tomorrow it's not like the past 2 days. Been drinking a lot of water. Good thing I like water. I've been drinking a lot of water. And my neighbor, Pat Dancer, called me this morning, and we were talking about my spring 700 subscriber giveaway. If you remember, I was telling you and showing you that I'm going to buy all of the colors that Dollar Tree has in that Premier, in that Premier yarn, and put that in the 700 giveaway. And she was all excited about it and calling me, and we were talking about all the different colors that they have. I did hear from the winner from my 500 subscriber giveaway. I heard from Lisa. She sent me her address, and so this week I'll be getting her prize out. And thank you all for congratulating her, and also for thanking Pat for her help. That was a really big help, especially since, you know, I've had doctor appointment, been on the phone dealing with some other appointments, having to switch things around. Then the shoulder thing. Sometimes in the evening, by the time I would sit down and go through comments for the subscriber giveaway, sometimes I fell asleep going through the comments. But I wanted to make sure I replied to all of them, and I believe that I did. And so having an extra pair of eyes, like Pat's, to help me, to someone else it may not be a big thing, but to me it's a very big thing. And I'm thankful that Pat was willing to do that. I just wish the weather wasn't so cold, because we had planned to sit outside together and do the drawing. But when the 700 subscriber giveaway comes, it'll be nice out. Unless I get 700 subscribers today or tonight, please, then it'll still be cold. But I guess that's it. I hope that you like the prayer shawl, and I'll get a good picture of it. This was just me holding it up to you, but it's soft. You know, Big Twist is soft. And I wish I knew the color of that greenish blue, but I don't. And also I don't know where I got the pattern from, because I have quite a few prayer shawl books that have patterns, and then there's so much online too. So there's no telling where I got the pattern from, but I did not make up the pattern. I'm gonna go because I feel a coughing fit coming on. I've been drinking so much tea, water and tea, and I don't have honey. I need to get honey, and also I want to get those lemon packs, you know, that Seta uses, and Jill, I think, uses them. I do buy fresh lemon, and I'll cut it up and squeeze it and put it in my water, or in my tea. But excuse me, it would be more convenient to have those lemon packs, I think. Um, oh, yesterday when I was doing the live, I got a phone call, and I'm sorry that that hurt your ears, the ones that have earbuds. Um, but I don't know how to fix it so that I don't get that if I'm doing a live. And then the other thing is, I don't want to forget to turn things up or on after the live. So, anyway, I got that phone call and didn't know what to do, so I just let it go. And it happened to be the doctor, my orthopedic surgeon. And he left a voicemail, but I don't understand how he left a voicemail. I don't have voicemail set up because I don't like to listen to messages, to tell you the truth. Um, but he left a message, and of course, the voicemail didn't pick it up correctly. There was misspelled words, and it was like gibberish. But I did make out that he um, has seen the x-rays. He'll be out of town until Sunday. Monday he has a surgery to do, and he will call me Monday at the end of the day to talk and discuss things. In the meantime, his physician's assistant, Jennifer, who I saw last week, I guess, called me just not too long ago. Excuse me, I need a drink. That is the, I'm using that same bottle that I had that delicious Powerade Zero Sugar sports drink in the flavor white cherry. You saw me sipping on it yesterday. I'm using the bottle because I don't have a pitcher. I don't have room for a pitcher. And this stuff is Walmart brand, sugar-free, kind of like, Crystal Light and all that. I didn't buy it. When I was down after this surgery, someone from church had brought some groceries, and they were kind enough to remember that I'm diabetic and I would probably like something different than just water, and they picked me up that. Well, that was a year ago, and I just today opened up the container that has the little packets that they're not the ones that you put in bottled water, they're the ones that go in the pitcher, but I just put very little of it in here, and then the rest was water. Because, I do want a little change from just water. Now, see, I got off on that. Oh, his physician's assistant called just when I was putting my phone up on this stand to do this little video. She called. She apologized that she hadn't gotten back sooner, which I understand. First of all, she's not familiar with me. That was the first time I saw her. Dr. Flanagan has been monitoring this arm since last April when my bone broke up above my elbow. And he's familiar with the syringomyelia, the Chiari, the charcoal, the diabetes, blah, blah, blah. He's familiar with it all. She isn't. And how much time do they spend reviewing your chart before they knock on your door to come in the examining room? So, I told her no problem. And I did let her know Dr. Flanagan left a sketchy message that I was hard to make heads or tails of, but I did understand he's going to call me Monday. And she told me, yes, that they had talked last week, and he told her he'll be calling me. So I don't have, her and I talked about some options, but I'm not ready to share those with you because I want to talk, of course, with the doctor. And she did say I can get other opinions, and she named some doctors that are in their same network, that they all work together. Well, I spoke up and I said, now why wouldn't Dr. Flanagan go talk with these two other shoulder specialists that you've mentioned, since they see each other passing down the halls? It adds more stress to a patient to have to call a new doctor and go through the whole thing again. I prefer that the specialist talks among themselves and then call me and let's go over things. And if I decide that I feel like I need to see Dr. So-and-so and then another Dr. So-and-so, I understand that they're probably going to want to see me in person. for a consult, even though they have the x-rays to look at. You know, they want to get paid for an office visit, really, but I would go. But the point is, why doesn't the doctor talk with the other doctors? He's done it before. He talked to his colleagues down in Dallas, Baylor, about my arm when it broke off the hardware. So I know he can talk to colleagues. She told me she felt like he probably already did talk with Dr. whoever. And I'm saying whoever because it's a foreign name and I can't remember what it was or how to say it. I can remember part of it, but I will butcher it up. And so that is that. In the meantime, God is large and he's in charge. And God is good all the time. He don't change. This does not change who God is. He's still sovereign, all-powerful, all those things that God said he was, he still is. None of this changes him, and I'm glad that I can trust him, and I've been trusting him, and I'm thankful for that, and I'm thankful for all of you. So I'm going to let you go. I think I'm going to make a cup of hot tea. Someone from church will be coming by later to drop off some homemade soup. It's called caldo de pollo. And his wife is a wonderful cook. And so that will be great. I guess that's it. The fur babies. Well, you can see that one's curled up sleeping, and the other one is underneath this blanket. The cat showed up this morning. I gave her fresh water because her water turned into an ice block, and gave her food and let her come in. She came in for about an hour and a half and laid on her blanket. Then she wanted out, and she's been out all day. I will say the sun has been trying to come out. It's not as cloudy and gray here today like yesterday. So that's good. So I'm going to let you go. I hope that you like that prayer shawl. And I have another shawl that I made, and I believe that it's a red heart pattern. And maybe I'll be showing you that. So thanks for listening, and have a good rest of your afternoon or your evening, or good morning to you if you're someplace where it's morning. It's amazing how everyone is in all different places, isn't it? I guess I could show you this. I always say I'm going, and then I never go. You know, I'm a Sunday school teacher, and last week or the week before, I was thinking about my next class coming up, March. It'll be, I think, the first Sunday of March. I'm on the schedule. And I was thinking and praying about, the lesson, and a few days went by and God started to drop down into my heart a lesson. And so I've been, making notes about it as the Lord gives it to me. But it is going to have to do with nothing and no one but Jesus can fill our heart. So I came across this in Walmart on clearance, which was so strange, because the clearance aisle had a whole bunch of these marked down. Then you get out of the clearance aisle and you're going down these other aisles, and they had these on an end cap. same thing on an end cap for $8.93. And when I watched when they rang it up, I got it for $4 on clearance. But look at this. I went back to get another one because I'm going to plan for us to make the kids these heart waffles after the lesson. I thought, well, how fun would that be? I have a teacher's aide that comes in to help me. She's about 18 or 19. She's just now starting to get involved in Sunday school. I thought if we had 2 of these, it would go faster. But when I went back to get another one on clearance, they had none. I could still always get one for $8.93, but we'll see. But I'm excited, to finish putting that lesson together. and the kids will have fun. Okay, I really am going now. Gonna make some hot green tea it's supposed to have lemon in the tea bag, but I've had a couple cups of it already, and I think the lemon just walked through the tea bag because I don't taste no lemon. So that's it, everyone. Please remember to be kind to everybody because somebody is having a bad day. Thank you.